opened.
First alert, drive sober or get pulled over during the Christmas and New Year's holiday periods. We often see a rise in drunk driving deaths. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk. Awareness is important right now, Aisha.
It really is, Emerson. Impaired driving is 100% preventable, and a DUI will certainly freeze your holiday plans. Our local law enforcement agencies are joining agencies across the country for the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. It goes through the start of the new year. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says December drunk driving deaths are one of the highest in 15 years. The Waupaca County Sheriff's Office says someone is hurt or killed in an impaired driving crash every 2 hours in Wisconsin. Officials say last year, 153 lives could have been saved if a drunk driver had chosen a safe ride home. In the U.S., on average, NHTSA says one person is killed about every 42 minutes in a drunk driving crash. That's about 12,000 lives lost each year. Officials say throughout the holidays, there will be extra patrols to stop impaired driving. That includes alcohol, cannabis, or other drugs, including pharmaceuticals. If you are impaired, do not drive. Always plan ahead, as we talk about here at the Safety Desk. Designate a sober driver, use rideshare, a taxi, or even arrange public transit. Use Wisconsin's Safe Ride program where it's available. Bartenders can help connect you in that case. And if you're hosting, offer alcohol-free options. Stop serving early and help your guests find sober rides. Also, check prescription or over-the-counter labels for driving warnings so you don't mix that with alcohol. If you see dangerous driving, call 911. Give those officers a location, directions, and a vehicle description. Do not intervene. Officials say more patrols this holiday season may be the reason why a family makes it home safe instead of being killed by an impaired driver. Emerson.